Sylvans are starting to scare me. Now, right now, they're not really that great. Marshleaf blows up monsters, Mushroom blows up back row, and they excavate, but it's kind of slow and stuff like that. And I still wasn't even scared when I saw the support they were getting, like their Graceful Charity, because the Graceful Charity thing they're getting is good, but it's not amazing. It's fair for the deck considering. I mean, yes, you draw cards, but it's within that specific archetype, and it's balanced, if that makes any sense. Then even the rank 7. The rank 7 got me a little worried. It's generic, so it's just a problem across the board because it's not specific to Sylvans. You could use any 2 level 7s and it'll excavate and then bounce stuff back to your hand. What started to make me nervous is what's been happening. So last list, Lone Fire is back up to 2. Spore is still around. That was on the list and then it came off. And now with Astral Pack, they just released all the rarities, and Dandelion is the 3rd ultimate rare. And then I started to realize Sylvans don't really scare me. It's Sylvans being run with the support that's already been there, namely the plant engine. When Crossroads of Chaos came out, you had Black Rose Dragon, and you had, I believe it was Spore and Plague Spreader Zombie. You had, really decent cards, and then over time, these older sets, you just kind of forget about them. They just go away. I don't remember this card being used that much in plant engines. Maybe Tech 1 or 2. I could be wrong. Then again, the plant engine was Global, Dandelion, Spore. That's it. What's making me nervous now is another Crossroads of Chaos card, and that is Copy Plant. For those of you that don't know what Copy Plant is a 1-star, 0 attack, 0 defense, plant, win attribute tuner. And nothing too scary. I mean, it's just a 1-star tuner, no attack. Its effect, however, is what makes me nervous now. Once per turn, you can target one other plant type monster on the field, and it can copy that monster's level. See, I can't remember the card actually being used, but I'm assuming that it was good for maybe a instant level 6 synchro or a level 8 synchro, because that's what was out at the time. It was synchros. It was all about synchro summoning. The problem now is exceeds, because exceeds is, as you guys already know, I'm assuming, obviously, because we all play Yu-Gi-Oh! You need 2 cards of the same level to overlay and go into the whatever rank it is, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, whatever. Then I started to realize that this card that nobody really would even think about all of a sudden makes an instant rank 7, the Sylvan one that bounces 3 back. Actually, it makes any exceed in that deck. Plants have a lot of monsters that just, as far as I know, 8 and lower. I don't even know if there's level 9s or 10s. I hope not. But they have a lot of high level plants that you usually just bring one of. You just special summon with Miracle Fertilizer or Call the Haunted. And that was it. But now you have Copy Plant and its effect. And now when people start messing around with Sylvans, once the newer support comes out, it's going to kind of be like, oh, okay, this is a good card to overlay. And then people start experimenting. And that card, along with the plant engine, obviously, I mean, the whole engine is good, but now they get another tool. It's always been around, but now it's actually good. It's usable in different situations. That shit scares the hell out of me. If you mill the Hermitry, that's an instant rank 8. The new Sylvan that's coming out, where if a plant goes to the graveyard, you just special summon it to the field, and it's level 7. That's an instant rank 7. But hopefully this doesn't happen, because what I'm afraid of is 2 Lone Fire, Dandelion, Spore, 1 or 2 Copy Plants. I don't know how the deck actually works. I mean, as far as I know, the Knight isn't that great, and nobody's going to really be using Defender. So it's going to be Peacekeeper, Marshleaf, Toadstool thing, maybe Hermitry. Obviously the level 7 when it comes out next set, because it just special summons itself for free. maybe titanium. So the matter of space is not really an issue when I think about it. I have a funny feeling that Copy Plant is going to be my new most hated card. It was fair before. When the card was made, it was synchro. So it was fair before because it was like, oh, you can copy any level, but you can't really get much out of it because you can only go into 6-star, 8-star, because the card at the time when that card came out was Black Rose. So you had to kind of play around to go into Black Rose. Now, screw it. A level 3, make him level 3, you go into his end mains. Level 4, go into Exciton Knight. Go into 101. 5-5, go into Adrius Tyrus. People are already playing DNA Surgery, so Plants are obviously going to play DNA Surgery. You flip that DNA Surgery and you call Plants, any monster on the field is an instant XYZ. Just think about that for a second. It's instant. You thought, I mean, dragons were, obviously there were dragons and it was free and you special. We got through that. You know, we've moved on from that. You know, we got heretic dragons. It's still good, but it's not as bad as just pure E-dragons. But the idea is that Plants now have this potential. They have many plays. They can synchro summon like crazy. We already know that. But at any given point in time, they can Lone Fire. They can Miracle Fertilizer. They can Call the Haunted. They can do something to go into Copy Plant and just instant whatever card is out at the time. I think that justifies my fears for the future. You know, I play Boujins. Hopefully my deck's gonna be dumb later anyway. You know, and I think Gravekeepers are gonna be good, and all these other decks are gonna be good. But Sylvan's, the deck that everybody's just kind of like meh, and then they heard about the other card and it's like, oh, it's gonna be good, but you know, I don't really like Plants. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if the deck ends up being one of those very versatile, explosive, controlling, just does everything, almost toolboxy deck because of the fact that they have so many tools already. Double Lone Fire, Dandelion, Spore, Copy Plant is now a viable tool in the deck, and I'm not saying it will, but I'm not saying it's not. I'm gonna say it isn't impossible that Glow Up Blub doesn't come back. I don't see it happening, but I've seen crazier things happen in the game. So just some food for thought. Let you guys think about that for a little bit.